Thank you everyone for joining us today and taking part in our Top Line educational series. Today's webinar answers your top 10 questions about disability insurance, along with guest speaker Jamie Kendrick from RBC Insurance. Jamie has been in the industry for over 30 years, most of which has been within the living benefit solutions arena, and he's here today to help answer your questions. My name is Sean Middaugh. I'm joined by Andrew Scott and of course Jamie Kendrick. Hello, Andrew.
Good morning.
Hello, Jamie.
Good morning.
Without further delay, let's get into it. Question number 1. What is disability insurance and why do I need it?
Well, disability insurance, it's a living benefit product that is designed to replace a person's income each month if they become sick or injured and they're unable to go to work. Imagine you couldn't go to work because of a disability. You know, where would your paycheck come from? How would you pay your bills? How would you maintain your lifestyle? You know, we have the saying that your health is your wealth. And if you just take your monthly income, times it by 12, and then times it by the number of working years you have until age 65, for most of us, this is a very big number. And so our ability to earn our income is really our most valuable asset. The other thing we know that 1 out of 3 Canadians will be disabled at least one time for 90 days or longer before we reach age 65. So disability insurance protects a person's earning power, which is their most valuable asset.
Does disability insurance cover my mortgage or other loan payments?
Disability insurance, Andrew, can be purchased to cover a mortgage payment or a loan payment, but typically we find these types of plans are very limited, and they actually will only cover the payments for a short period of time, such as 24 months. A good quality individual disability plan can be purchased to cover off these types of payments long term and with superior definitions and less restrictions at claim time.
Can disability benefits be used to save for retirement or my children's education?
Sean, that's a very good question, and it's often overlooked. There is actually a disability insurance product that can be purchased over and above any other coverage a person might have. It provides an additional monthly benefit to help a person continue with their regular savings each month. We've actually found that even if a person missed saving for a short period of time, such as 1 or 2 years, this can have a significant impact on a person's long-term savings.
Interesting. Jamie, can you give us an example?
So, Sean, yeah, even if a person were to save $500 a month for 3 years and were to miss those savings, over 25 years at 4%, a person would lose out on about $45,000 or more of savings. So a short period of missing savings can have a huge impact down the road.
Are disability benefits taxable?
Another real good question, Andrew. Disability insurance benefits can actually be taxable or non-taxable. This is actually determined by who pays the premium for the coverage. So if an employer is actually paying any portion of a person's disability insurance, then that benefit becomes taxable as income at claim time. And so when a plan is taxable like this, we often find that a person is underinsured. And this type of shortage can be removed by using an individual plan to top up and remove this kind of gap.
Do I need disability insurance? Can't I just insure through my emergency savings account?
Good question, Sean. And so I would say, you need to ask yourself this question. And it's real simple. How long could you live without having your paycheck coming in? Most of us need our paychecks each month just to pay our bills. So if you have savings, that's great. But most people haven't saved enough to replace their paychecks each month for 1 or 2 years or right to age 65. If a person has a good emergency funding or savings account in place, then we will often suggest they use some of this in conjunction with disability insurance to cover the first 3 or 4 months and then have disability insurance kick in after that. By doing this, it can help reduce the cost of long-term disability insurance by 35 or 40%, And it's a great strategy and way to deal with this type of situation.
What about the cost of disability insurance? Is it guaranteed?
That's another real good question. Most plans out on the street, the premiums are not guaranteed, but a good quality individual plan can provide a person with a guaranteed level premium right to age 65. So you can lock in your cost for this coverage to age 65, but I would say there's many types of lookalikes out on the street. So make sure that your program has this type of guarantee.
So Jamie, a good example would be to compare other payments, like an auto loan, and how that might impact someone's finances should the lender increase monthly payment amount.
Yeah, so I mean, there's lots of other insurances out there, and typically other insurances will increase from year to year. So having a program, an individual plan that has a fixed premium is real important today.
So I have the insurance, suffer disability. When do the payments start?
Good question, Sean. So one of the things with disability insurance is you can actually choose how soon you want to be paid. In order to be eligible to collect the benefits, you have to satisfy the elimination period, which is the number of calendar days you're disabled. Typically, the shortest elimination period, Sean, is 30 days. And these elimination periods go month by month and can run up as long as 2 years. I would say that 90 days is typically the most cost effective. But more importantly, it's important that you choose an elimination period that actually meets your specific financial needs.
I've heard from friends that most group disability plans only cover me and my own occupation for the first 24 months. Is this true?
Yeah, that's correct, Andrew. Most plans out on the street only cover a person for the first 24 months in their own occupation. And then there's something called a change in definition, which means in order for a person to continue to be eligible to collect the benefits, the insured typically must be unable to engage in any gainful occupation. Good quality individual plans, Andrew, can provide a person with protection in their own job right to age 65. So there's no change in definition after 24 months. I would actually say this is probably one of the most important parts of a disability insurance plan.
If I'm disabled, how long would I receive the benefit?
So another real good question. I would say benefits are typically payable, Sean, to age 65. Obviously, providing the insured meets that definition of disability in the plan. Although you can get a shorter benefit period of 2 or 5 years, for most people, having coverage long-term is very important because of the potential lost earnings a person would have, right until age 65 it's very significant.
Can the insurance company cancel or change my policy once it's in effect?
Yeah, so Andrew, many plans out on the street can be canceled or changed by the insurance company. However, you can purchase good quality individual plans that are non-cancelable and guaranteed renewable, whereby the insurance company cannot cancel the plan or change the plan as long as the premiums are paid, right to age 65.
Whether you've got disability insurance through your employer or you own it personally, it's important to understand what you have and how it works before you need it. All too often, we witness individuals understanding the coverage they have after it's too late, after they need to make a claim. At Top Line, we hope you are able to use our educational series to understand the different financial products and solutions available to you and your family. Stay tuned for more educational series videos in the future. We'd like to thank all those participants for watching today. Hopefully we were able to address and answer all your questions about disability insurance. If you have any additional questions about disability insurance or other forms of insurance and the benefits of working with an advisor in our office, you can reach us either by phone at 519-253-5999, email us at info@toplinefinancial.ca, or visit us online at www.toplinefinancial.ca. This concludes our presentation. Thank you again for joining us and have a wonderful rest of your day.